Signs of an envious person. One, they like to imitate you. And imitate you with the hopes of leveling up with you or getting beyond you, where you are in your life with regards to the thing that they're jealous about. They want to level up or get above, go beyond where you're at. They love to give bogus compliments. Fake. Don't mean one word of it. But they compliment you. And the reason for that is to throw you off from the fact that they're really envious. They're trying to make it look, oh, wow, I'm so excited. Wow, you've done so well. You've accomplished so much. Like, that's the way to go. Yay. Bogus compliments. They disparage your success. Like, but, that's not all of that. Like, yeah, like so many people have done that. Like, it doesn't take much to do that. Doesn't take much. They gloat in your failure. They're happy when you're failing. They gloat in it, love it. And that's why it is so important that they don't even know what you're doing. When you find them out, make sure they don't know what you're up to. They don't know what your next move is. They love to spread rumors about you. All types of stuff, unimaginable stuff. They would share about you. Stuff that you didn't even know about yourself. They nitpick to pull you down. You get a new car and you're like, oh, look, my new car. Like, I got this. It was so awesome. I'm so glad I can change to this new. Yeah. Oh, this is pretty. I love the color. Yeah, really nice. Wow. Wow, all the bells and whistles. Oh, but I thought it would have had leather seats. Nitpick. Is to make you feel uncomfortable, unaccomplished, unhappy. And that makes them feel really good, like they're on top. They damage your reputation. Yes, they would do it. And that's very important that they do. Damage your relationships and your reputation. They sabotage your progress. Particularly if it's someone you're close to, someone in your circle. And I have done a video on what is in your circle, tools or weapons. A few weeks ago, you can go back and view it. Especially if they have your ear, especially if they have access to you, they can sabotage you. One of the ways they can do that too is by, one simple way is that they would have information that you need for your next move. But because they know it, they would never tell you. Or they would tell you in parts. You can't even connect it. They would even give you wrong advice, maliciously give you wrong advice, consciously, calculatingly give you wrong advice, misleading you. They always want to strive to be equal or better than you in everything. And I'll tell you, for the sabotage, I want to piggyback on that sabotage. Sabotage is really, really, like, that is bad. That can kill. As the recipient of an envious, that emotion called envy, as the person who is the target, it can really destroy your life, your vision, your mission. It can. Particularly if that person who is envious have some level of control over what you do next. Like your employer. Some of you, like your leaders in your church. In a sense, they can have control, especially when you yield yourself to them. They have control over your next, and they can sabotage you. They love to know and keep up with your business. Oh, they want to know. By the hooks or the crooks, they gotta know what's going on with you. They go on social media, they check you out, they want to see what you're doing, what you're posting, what you're saying. They're contacting friends of yours or family members of yours so that they can find out what you're doing. They're always desperate to let you know what they're doing, even if they would want you to know how they're progressing very well and things have come together and the marriage is going perfectly or whatever it is. Even if they have to make it up. Because remember, in their minds, they have to at least appear to be leveling up with you. That's what envy does. They reveal and uncover your secrets to others. Don't tell them nothing. When you find them out, and I pray you do, sooner rather than later, tell them nothing. Not what you heard, what you know, what you saw. What is your state of mind, where you are emotionally, psychologically? They reveal. They tell. Don't talk about anybody to them. They go and they tell back. Because what? They must break your relationships. They must sabotage you. Envy is nasty. People who have that emotion running rampant in them, like it has become the state of mind, the way they think, are sad people. And obviously, these people lack something. They're unfulfilled at some point in life. Maybe in childhood, they never had that assurance, the reassurance. They didn't have anybody cheering them on, saying yes. Nobody loving on them, probably. But this thing is deep. When these types of emotions flare up and are allowed to run so rampant and uncontrollable in any of us, there is a root, there is a problem. There is. And I'll tell you, for the recipients of envy, and this is from my experience, I have seen that in operation, and I've been the recipient. I have seen what it does and how dangerous those types of people are. As the recipient of envy, do not take it lightly, and do not feel that I made that mistake, actually, feeling that, you know what? I know that you're envious. You're trying to mask it as other emotions, but I know you're envious, and the envious is dangerous in you. It's like a volcano boiling up, ready to erupt inside of you. I know. But in my mind, I was thinking, you know what? If I stretch out or give you a helping hand and show you that I'm willing, I'm ready, I'm able to help you to find what is in you that you were given. And I thought that if I tried doing that, then that envy that they have would go away. It goes nowhere, because we need to understand what envy really is about. It's about sometimes I don't even care to know what it is I've been given. I want what you have. That I know I don't have, and that's what I want. And I've had people around me where constantly I would try for years and years just to really reassure them and let them know. But what I didn't realize is that that problem is deep rooted. And I was in no position to really help them through that. Or the method I was using, which was just to lend a helping hand, say, listen, you can do this, blah, 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 this, blah, blah. They get more angry because it seems to, to them as though, there you go again. She knows what I should do. Why it is she can think so quickly, why it is, why. So when you are giving love and trying to get everybody to, let's go up together. No. And this is the second part of the video, and this is what I'll tell you. As the recipient of such a level of envy, what I learned, and it took me a while to learn because I'm so much focused on getting the people around me just to get on with your life. Yes, you can do this. Yes, you've been given all the tools you need, man. Let's find what it is and get you going. I was so focused on that I wasn't paying attention to what was really, really important. And advice number one to the recipient of that level of envy, the reason why you're such a target, and I'm saying this just off of my experience, and I've had years of it, from pastors, I've had them come and apologize on their knees in shame, but they never repented. They just felt the guilt for a moment. I've had people who admitted it. What I'll say to you as the recipient, when you find a level of envy coming towards you, check yourself, because you may be in the wrong bracket. You are in the wrong circle. Because people who are in your arena, people who have the same types of passion and talents and giftings and abilities, if you are around them, you are probably not likely to be such a target of envy. That took me a while to figure out. You have to connect with people, with like-minded people, people like yourself. People like yourself are not intimidated by you. People like yourself, they have no time to be envious of you. They've experienced that. They've seen that, something similar to that. They've done this. They've accomplished that. They don't have time to be. A lot of times we're in the wrong circles. And I used to feel, you know what? I'm kind of, I'm more like a people person, and I don't like to pick and choose and have certain categories and this and that. And I just want to be with everybody. No, I learned years later what my problem was. I had a problem, obviously. I had a problem because I couldn't see that I have positioned myself in a wrong way, an incorrect way. Be with like-minded people. They're not bothered by you. They're not moved by you. They're not intimidated by you. They're not worried about what you're doing, because they're busy doing. And so look out for part 3 We will wrap up on this issue and we will get even deeper into it. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.